Okay, well, as the weather starts to cool down, your thoughts may, reluctantly, turn to making sure your snowblower is up for the task, or your leaf blower too.
Yeah, or maybe you're in need of one of those, or both. Good news is Four Seasons Yard and Sport has the latest for your lawn care and snow removal needs. Take a look.
Well, you can feel it in the air. Fall is on the way, and right behind it, winter not too far behind. If you need to move some snow, blow some leaves, the folks at Four Seasons Yard and Sports Equipment are waiting for you. But you don't want to wait. Supply has been an issue, and if you're looking for something new and exciting, you don't need gasoline anymore to run these things. Let's talk to Ty for more info.
So this year specifically with COVID, we've been dealing with a major issue with the supply chain, and being that the end user is the customer, we're seeing that they're affected the most. They're seeing the supplies that the dealerships and stores are having are depleting quickly. And if you see it in the lot today, it might not be there tomorrow. And in ordering them, it might be weeks to months before you see another one come back on the shelf, just because that supply chain is so affected. Traditionally, you're going to see your standard two-stage snowblowers and your single-stage snowblowers are pretty traditional in gas powered. But now with the advancements in ion batteries and so on, Toro and other manufacturers have really gone the extra step. They've gone to electric battery ones. Instead of having a cord, now you have an actual ion battery that will run your snowblower for you, and it makes it super user-friendly, especially for our elderly customers. It is different, it's a completely different concept, but they use a 60-volt battery that has enough power that even in your wet snow that we see in Michigan, it's still going to have the power to handle it. But they also upgraded a couple of things. Instead of using rubber paddles, they have a metal auger system that will actually help produce that power that you definitely need, and it'll last you for at least your average snow driveway. It'll take care of that, no problem. So the batteries are going to average between, depending on your usage, because they can be heavy snow, it'll deplete it faster, but ranging between 20 to 40 minutes. But for the most customers, that'll take care of your driveway, that'll take care around the edges, or make sure you get your driveway taken care of, especially in the town. Stihl has also upgraded into a lot of their handheld stuff. Will have battery options. These are the MSA models. They have both chainsaw, you have blowers, you also can use a trimmer, a hedger. They have many options, all of them using various size batteries. Depending on which size you go with will be the duration of its life. Giving you plenty of options, especially when you don't have to deal with mixed gas anymore. So these batteries also are interchangeable to a certain extent depending on which models you have. Each one will have a higher output. They do have different sizes, so you have to verify with your dealership which model you have and which upgrades you can go to. Each one has its own cost. They usually start with more of an entry level, and you can upgrade from there. It doesn't matter what manufacturer, suppliers are getting a less quantity as than you would normally expect. So even with this product, you might have this on the shelf today, but it might take weeks to get another one, just like you would for tractors, snowblowers, parts even, just general parts for your usage will be harder to get to. John Deere calls it the one family. They range between a 1023, 1025, and these ones are all purpose. So yes, we're coming into fall and we're gonna have a lot of projects coming around to work on. But for snow removal, when it comes to moving dirt and a lot of different attachments, these one family tractors, you can mow with them, you can put a brush hog, you can put a tiller on it. They're very universal, but again, just like that supply chain, we have them now, we might not have them later. So if you're thinking about it, get to your dealership and talk to them, especially talk to Jay, and he'll be able to help you out with pricing. When you first walk in the door, you're not gonna miss those two little Yorkers that are going to be yipping at you and hoping for pets. So the first one's June and the other one's Belle. They're sisters and they're the cutest things, and they're great. We are right on Alpine, between 6 and 7 Mile. You'll see all the green tractors outside, easy to spot us. But we're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5:30. pretty much every day except for holidays. And then Saturday 8 to 1 is a very consistent time that you can find us here. We carry John Deere and Toro dealerships specifically. We also have Echo and Steel as our handheld products. We do cover a lot of basis, but on the service side, we'll fix most brands, but we try to stick to the ones we sell. From tractors to handhelds to mowers, you name it, we'll take care of it. The only thing is when it comes to that kind of information, we need to have that serial number, the model numbers. Those things are very important for any of us, if you're looking for parts or service, to know what you're talking about. And so if you could have that, that'd be very helpful.
A Four Seasons Yard and Sport Equipment is located at 5426 Alpine Avenue up there in Comstock Park. You can visit, or down there in Comstock Park, depending on where,
Over there, yeah, right.
depending on where you're coming from.
Or in that area.
You can visit them online or even check them out on Facebook.